Hi, today we are going to focus on correct thought process related to application integration, and we will also discuss about the simple step that need to be considered while designing software in order to increase its market acceptance. So let's start with today's topic. Before we dig into the actual process, here I want to showcase some data which is the outcome of the study performed in the past. As per the study, they found like an organization with 2000 of employees on an average using 187 applications, and out of them only 28% are integrated. In terms of integration, that is very less in number, and it is a major barrier between exchanging the information between two applications. Now let's discuss about top 5 integration scenarios which are mostly demanded by the companies in the market. Number 1, integration with BI and analytical tools. Number 2, integration with their legacy systems. Number 3, integration with their partners and ecosystem. Number 4, creation of single source of truth. In this type of integration, companies want all the applications which they are using to consume the data from single source. Perfect example for this kind of integration is CKYC in India. Number 5, human capital management, that includes HR related application. Let's include these integration capabilities in our software product while designing in just simple 3 steps. Step number 1, integration thoughts. In this step, basically we are going to evaluate all the software which the sectors are using whom we are planning to target. In this step, we have to thought of all possible integration scenarios that include inbound and outbound integration. When I say inbound means like fetching of information with other application. Outbound means like we have to export data from our application to the third party application. Step number 2, ways. Once we done our evaluation, we have thought of all possible integration scenarios. Now we have to thought of the ways through which more than one application will able to integrate and talk with each other and will able to exchange the information. There are a lot of ways available through which integration is possible. Few of them are: number 1, web services; number 2, SSO; number 3, session sharing via access token; number 4, embedding; number 5, SDKs; number 6, application in the app stores. These are the few ways through which two applications can talk with each other and able to share and exchange the information. Step number 3, design. This is the most important step because in this step we are actually designing our software product with lot of integration capabilities. In this step, we need to consider our design should be easy to integrate. We have to make sure our design is so flexible and configurable. We have to ensure like our design should be based on connectors, where each connector should hold all the business logic and configuration for each ways which we have discussed in step number 2 for integration. Our design should consider all type of security measures before accessing any data. In our design, we have to provide App Store and SDK support, because right now lot of ERP and CRM available who provide App Store on which we are able to create application and able to upload application on their App Store. Through their App Store, their consumer will able to download our application and will able to integrate with our software solution. Now let's take one example which is completely based on these 3 simple steps which we just discussed. Now assume like we are creating one application which is education learning platform. As per our step 1, we did our analysis and found there is a student management software which is out in the market and 90% of education students use that software itself. Now as per step number 2, we thought of all possible integration scenario with them and come to the conclusion we provide our integration via session sharing. Now we have thought of like design. As per our step number 3, we are going to create one connector that will handle the request coming to our site via session sharing and allow them to access the resources. Now let's come to the implementation. In order to implement, student management software has to provide some button on their portal or on their application where student actually logs in. Once student log in, they will see the button, they click on the button, and that button launch our application with the required parameters, or I can say data. The request will be handled by our connector. Connector process the request and authorize the user and allow them to access the resources. As soon as user coming to our site, they are doing lot of activities like watching some education, watching their courses which is assigned to them. Now whatever activity done by user, we need to send back to their application as a part of analytics. So we will supposed to expose some kind of standard API through which we are able to exchange all analytical data back to them. If this approach followed correctly will help to increase our product market acceptance. Thank you for watching my video. Please do ask your question in the comment section. We will meet in next video with one more interesting topic, that is simple step and correct thought process for identification of tech stack for a new software development. Please subscribe, like, share. Thank you.